This week, we've got a copyright infringement going on, man. This man straight up stealing ESOL's whole flow, bar for bar.
Copy my whole fucking flow!
Oh,
word for word,
shit.
bar for bar!
But low-key, the people are messing with him even more somehow. Let's get into it. Man, this new episode of 2B Hero, what you feeling, man?
I don't like that he is being a copycat right now. I was more expecting them to go with a different approach and like kind of change his persona, but he literally has the same exact powers as ESOL.
Yeah, I mean, part of it too, though, I feel like is public perception, though. I don't think that's really what he was going for. It's just that's how he kind of had his viral moment was with the ESOL gear on. So I think that's kind of affecting him as far as like him not being able to do it in a different way, right? Because if you remember, like Furman, I don't think he wanted his powers to end up the way they did, but
they did.
People just saw him that way because he held up that like piece of the wall up for so long that they were like, oh, he can stand forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of what's going on with him too. I don't think it's really per se him wanting to steal ESOL's identity. It's just the way the people are viewing it. Because even he was like, aren't we kind of copywriting them? But his homie was like, nah, check out the money we about to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like building his own agency kind of.
Not even kind of. He straight up is.
Well, with one person, which is cool. And his dad gave him the blessing and everything. So I was like, oh, that's kind of hard.
He just had to show his dad the stats. Yeah. He was like, man, you trying to be on top of this? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, look at his trust value. You know what I'm saying?
It's popping off right now. So I get it. But I think what we both thought was going to happen, low-key happened as far as him getting like set up and sued. Because I was just like, there's no way that ESOL's agency was going to let him do that. Because ESOL himself, he seems kind of like he doesn't really care about like all the extra political stuff, honestly. He seems like he's just kind of a straight-laced hero type. But we also did realize, I'm pretty sure it's ESOL who shot Nice's girl.
Yeah, and it also makes sense because the timelines, it kind of adds up to everything. So that means because Furman's statue was still up. Because you remember that?
True, it got taken down.
It got taken down, and when he went outside, it showed.
Did he put it back though?
Nah, he didn't put it back.
Oh, he just got out.
He walked away. You remember, and he was holding him because he was. Yeah. So the statue was still up, and then. Also, it showed Orochimaru.
Yep.
Yeah, it showed him like helping him sue homie, right? Yep. And we saw him get packed up by Nice. So there's no way he's just back already.
Yeah, there's no way they didn't put him in jail or nothing.
Yeah, so this makes sense of how the time, everything's just all circulating at the same time is what this is. So that's kind of hard. So it's just kind of giving you a space of every single person while everything is happening all at once.
So then what about what's going on right now got ESOL so mad?
Yeah, that makes sense because now we find out he just like shooting people.
Bro.
I don't know what is going on with him, man.
Because that's insane.
I mean, I'd be mad too if my arm was gone.
We saw him lost it.
We saw him doing one-arm pull-ups though.
He kind of had a little aura when he landed too. I ain't gonna lie.
But he had all them like marks on him too, so he's been through a war. I don't know what is going on.
Dog. So, and honestly, one of the old heads in the show, right, was talking to his old boss, and he was like, "This new ESOL, he got it easy." I remember when old ESOL had to get it out the mud. He was like, he had to do so many fights to become a hero. So maybe this old ESOL was low key like thugging it, like knuckle duster in the back alleys. You know what I'm saying?
It's the fact that he wants to sue them and kill them. What's the point? He wants to sue them for all the money they got first, and then
they able to sue them though.
True.
And Leitner, you know, he's good at that. That boy knows how to get some information. He gonna mess up whatever plans you got against somebody. But yeah, pulling up with a pistol to the crib is crazy.
Yeah, we don't technically know who did it though. He probably just ordered somebody to.
I think he just ordered somebody to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I thought ESOL was gonna be able to get there. It didn't look like it was that far. I seen him.
ESOL would have got there.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
ESOL would have packed that guy up.
OG ESOL would have got there.
He would have just shot him first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't play that.
That's fair. Because, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't expect his friend to go out like that. Because I was expecting his friend. Is that really
his friend, though? That's taking care of the agency that also wants his girl? Like, I ain't my friend.
It's complicated, though. Because when it comes to the girl, though, he is kind of being a little wuss.
I agree.
Because
she's also giving him.
She knows that he likes him, and she's been known, by the way, and she been like, "Yo, just be honest with yourself." She said that like 4 times this episode. I want to make sure you're honest with yourself, and he was just like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Boy, just
I like Lucky Charm."
Yeah, thanks. Oh my god,
what does this got to do with Shawty?
Thanks.
She's giving
She's not
you
talking
multiple
about
chances.
this hero shit. She's talking about her.
She invited you on a date with the other guy,
bro. Like
what?
He's a fumbler. This zero trust value really got to him, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
You're not used to this.
Boy's whole self-esteem is messed up for life. But it was just crazy to see because I thought his rich friend, you know what I'm saying, that was trying to put him on, like help him get his agency started. I thought Loki, he was the one behind the kidnapping. Now I'm really confused.
The original kidnapping from episode
with the little brother.
I don't know.
What reason would somebody have to kidnap that little dude?
Yeah.
And it's not like they knew like he was about to become new ESOL because he had zero trust value before that. Like there's no way they would have known he was going to survive or even knew all what he did.
You said that he said something sus, right? That made it line up?
No. And Leitner said whoever needs to be held accountable is the person who set this up. Remember? Because he was like, he's too broke. He literally like broke down homie's whole finances. He was like, so you think a college student was able to encrypt the call, you know what I'm saying? And do all of this stuff when he ain't got no money in his bank account, he got zero trust value. Like, be for real. That's how he got them out of it. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, okay, but who with all this money and resources is even bothering to hire these two like broke dudes to kidnap one boy?
So now that also gives me another question that I have. So Enlightener showed up and he went against ESOL, the original ESOL.
Yeah. He don't like them as the top heroes.
Which doesn't make sense to me because why did he help Enlightener shoot Nice's girl then?
I don't think he knew.
Or he knows it's him.
He didn't even get Nice's girl. He didn't know where she was. It was a fake.
But still.
So that means ESOL got some other information. Maybe ESOL was getting revenge. Oh no, I don't know why ESOL would even have a reason.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense right now, man. Because all I know is that Enlightener for sure had no idea where she went. But he technically no one knew where she went.
That was a double, so that makes sense.
He just put a double so that he would think that he knew where she went. But at the end of the day, no one knew where she went. She didn't even know where she went.
Yeah, okay, never mind. So technically they're not connected.
But ESOL being able to pull up is kind of crazy though.
Yeah.
Because didn't she go to like somewhere like remote as hell?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy as hell. Homie was running out of water.
Yeah.
He was on a mission to kill her.
Don't know, bro.
Or he went through the portal behind him?
Maybe. I just don't see the reason behind it.
Because don't they all live in the hero tower? Once you get to like the top?
Top 10, yeah. It's a possibility.
Maybe ESOL just pulled it right behind him.
Yeah, I guess. That's just weird.
It is crazy, bro. Like I said, this show right now, it's got so many moving parts, man. Like every episode, I'm just sitting there like, even this one was kind of simple, but it wasn't. Because there's just so much stuff going on. I thought the girl was going to get shot. I was ready for another Choji moment. Yeah. Whole time I saw that house, I saw a dude. Remember the bike drove by? I was like, "Yep, she about to die."
You did say that.
Then it was the opposite. That was crazy. But it's just going to be interesting to see how he really develops from here, because he's already kind of been through like an up and down at this point, right? Like when he had the allegations come out against him, like his trust value definitely like took a hit. But then he beat the allegations and it probably like doubled after that. So I want to see like how he's really stacking up versus the real ESOL. Because if you saw like ESOL's losing support value because of him. It's not even just like, oh, people are also supporting him. Like people
all his followers are going to him. So
yeah. And I think part of it too is because ESOL's agency is trying to like make him do all these like press opportunities.
Yeah.
So he's not really fighting heroes like that. Meanwhile, new ESOL's legit like saving people every day.
Yeah, he's just doing like minimal like interviews. It's getting lower and lower each time or something like that. So
yeah, because he's been like bringing out toys and stuff like that, and people are like, nah, man, we trying to see the dude who's out here on the streets. So ESOL got to definitely like pick up his game. But it just, to me, I don't know why he's letting, I guess, his agency control him like that. Because at the end of the day,
that is weird too.
Yeah, like he's the hero. You know what I mean? And he seems like the kind of guy who would actually go out the way to go save people and do like whatever he needs to do.
And
so I feel like there's more going on.
Up.
Yeah, that's, you gotta explain that one.
Yeah, because
this was a little crazy.
I think he just lost it. Like he just got upset finally and just stop caring. That's probably what they're gonna say later on. That's what I think. Yeah, he just sick in the head and just get it.
Sounds crazy, man. I gotta see the psyche of this man. I think when his mask come off, we're gonna learn a lot more about this man.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what I mean? But aside from that, honestly, this was a fire episode.
Yeah,
Another 10 out of 10, man. I was engaged the whole time, man. They didn't do any of like the animation swapping and stuff that they've done recently, but maybe they saving that.
Oh yeah, they didn't do it this.
They didn't do it this episode.
That's the first episode. Yeah, just realized.
So, but it's still tough though. I ain't even gonna lie. That's not even a nitpick. That's just something I noticed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if y'all been enjoying To Be Hero X, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all enjoyed about it. And aside from that, comment, like, subscribe. And aside from that, man, we'll catch y'all. Peace.